Hello and welcome to Trains and Viatic, and quite a few of you out there tonight. Hopefully I should hear an echo in a second. I can hear echo, so hiya everyone out there, but for people in chat, we got hiya Big Red, we got hiya Cole, we got Robert, we got David, we got Lee, and I think that's everybody. Good to see everyone today. I hope you're all good. I should have done my hair before this. So how is everyone today? I hope you're all good. So what's everyone chatting about? Lots of good stuff in chat. So, few little bits. Let me go and look. I don't know who went to Rowetts, but for people who did, I hope you bought the show guide, as I was actually in print. So, whereabouts is it? So there's a nice article here. If you're interested in reading it, if you contact Rowetts, they'll be able to provide you a thing. So there's a bit explaining what I was talking about, and then a bit summing up about it. So what I was talking about in this was the perception that YouTubers make an absolute fortune from their videos. In that, I break down my timings and everything about how it was, how I run the channel, including how little money I make on the channel, how much it cost me to do things, and all that kind of stuff. So, if anybody saw that, I want to ask, please put questions in for chat. If everyone's happy, we'll carry on. And as you know, I get distracted. So what else did I get from the show? First thing I got was from Best Models, some more distribution boards. I'm using these particular ones on my Helix because they work quite nicely. You have 8 inputs each side, so 8 positive, 8 negative, and then the final one going for input. And you can use a barrel jack if you want. Next is a shout out to these people, 12A Models. I didn't buy anything from them. It wasn't a wanted poster. Yeah, didn't buy anything from them, but they have some very interesting things. The most interesting thing, in my opinion, was a jig to help you to bend a wire. So 12A Models, and there's a scan me code at the bottom, so that's quite good. Yeah, this time next year I'll be a millionaire. I wish. The final thing I bought from the show was from what's the name of them? I bought some acrylic varnish and rail stuff. Yeah, acrylic varnish and some primer for the PHP models I have. So that's what I bought from there. Then I bought something interesting on the Amazon sale. Currently looking for I was hoping that there would be cheap radius for track, but at some point I'll just have to take the plunge. But this is what I bought from the Amazon sale. This is mainly for work, but it's a very interesting thing. So turn it on. and you get this little camera. This is brilliant for looking places which you have small access. So at times at work, I need to look in floors, look in ceilings and that kind of stuff. And sometimes going underneath a boards under the layouts, I can't be bothered to go underneath. So this is a 5 metre, I think it's 5 metre, could be 3 metre bendy camera, so I can look at things. So you can see I'm looking at a window. So let's see what everyone else is saying. Hi, signal cabinet. And my tablet's been a bit silly today, so he knows. So this was 30 quid, normally 60 quid, so really good bargain. USB powered, you can't save an image, but I don't really care about that. And it came with some accessories. So, what else? I did have something else to say. Yeah, interesting one. One of my friends is repairing a loco for me for class 121 by Depot. Take it, everybody know that they have this problem where about one of the drive wheel go and get stuck. So he's doing the repair for me because he's a good friend, and he repaired locos for other people, and he was having trouble with a DCC chip. It's a Zimbo chip, and he couldn't get it to work. He could read it, but he couldn't get it to work. As soon as I put it on for ECOS, it worked fine. So have anyone ever had a problem where about some systems just don't set chips? He is for Arduino board DCC system, so could be anything, but quite an interesting problem. Okay, so let me go and press a button. What did that just do? I press a button and... oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, I get an image off a fader when I press buttons. Never noticed that before. So, this is for layout. Haven't seen WW seen it to get the corner bit there. These bits still fit. I haven't done anything to them. But I think what needs to be done today is for me to make a mess. Hopefully it's not in this box. It's not in this box. Is it over here? Is it behind the screen? I had a bottle of paint the other day. That's that plan gone out the window. I put it somewhere safe, so safe I can't remember where it is. Hiya, Ian. So, need to get stuff done to this. I think I'll change my mind for today's project. I'll put that there. Yeah, I put it in a decoder tester and it worked absolutely fine in it. So could be, that could be an interesting idea. Check for dry joints and for PCB. So yeah, I'm quickly popping into the train room as I need a bit of cork to go underneath that. And we all know I like to put stuff in the train room And Mick, if you're watching, I know I should be organised. But nobody come to my stream for organised, Richard. That would make things much more appealing. Yeah, so what else was I going to say? Got some cork. Yeah, that's the reason I gave it to my friend, as he's really good at repairing locals. So what did people think of the shop review? As that's something I don't do that often, but that got quite a good turnout. I think last time I checked it was 600 plus views. Let me have a look. So yeah, the model shop visit was 626 views. Rowettes was 600 views. So I'm happy with both of those figures. Yeah, I saw it advertised at some point, so I thought, why not? My biggest mistake I did was a normal kind of rich mistake. I misread whereabouts it was, so I carried all the camera equipment from one side of it to... Oh, that looked like a good one. I'll have a quick look in a second. Yeah, so if anyone saw me, I was carrying my camera, drone, and something else, and my gimbal and tripod, monopod, all the way across Buxton. So that was quite a interesting walk. Okay, so we have learnt from last time, measure twice, cut once. But that's a bit boring. Yeah, that looked pretty good. And then use this to cut again. Anyone else have any Amazon buys they recommend? Anyone wondering about the two Fluffy Monster? Gin have been absolutely fine since this incident, and whiskey is good. Whiskey is always good. Okay, so we've got some nice cork bed, which go a bit weird at one end. So yeah, bunny rabbits are fine. They're not going to light for the next few days, as we're saying it's going to be absolutely warm. And what else is going on? So yeah, rabbits get the problem quite often, and it's something which, if you can treat straight away, they're fine. But the treatment is just a pest, and gin is a nuisance. Don't get me wrong, I love Gin. He's a good buddy, but he's also an absolute little nuisance. So this weekend, again, you get double video from me. Don't know what's going on at the moment. Saturday is a Delta show at Borough Hill, Chesterfield. Sunday is Clayton Mills at, not Buxton, start with B, Burton. Clayton Mill is one of those shows I wish got a lot more people to go to, as it's a proper nice little show. Okay, jumped into the box of glue, so glue's now kept in this box. And today's glue of choice is Bostik all-purpose clear adhesive. Yeah, the Delta show is one which I enjoy. Last year there were yummy burgers. Didn't go to the cafe, I went to the store outside. Then next weekend, I think I actually got... No, next weekend is Settle. But there's also another show I've been asked to shout out for next weekend, which isn't that one. Is it this one? It's a Northampton show. So that's on next weekend. I'll be at the DCC concert show. The plan is to get up to Leeds, then catch a train. So there might be some footage from the train depending on how busy it is. As I have done Settle to Carlisle, so I'm going to do Leeds to Settle. That's something like 16 quid. Then few hours at Settle, then come back. Yeah, Borough Hill Roundhouse I definitely recommend, and Big Red, if you see me, give me come over and say hi. Yeah, the cafe was just busy last time because there was high organisation, and the cafe didn't realise that the show was on. So that was busy. But it's definitely a good day out. I'm looking forward to it. Then the Sunday is Clayton Mill, like I said, which is a nice little show at the old sewer works. Yeah, that was up last week, and it was good to meet you, David, there. So let me have a quick look, as I get distracted easily. Click that one, click that one, click that one, click on that one. So yeah, for swap meet came out just for 28th of June, 657 views, and that came out just before for Thunderbolt Model 1, so two two videos again that weekend. Okay, let me quickly close that. And actually, why did I do that? Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. I get distracted easily. Yes, if you have put comments up recently, I do apologise for not responding to them. I just been just had a lot of stuff on, so there's a link to the Hardwick show for you, David. So that's all good. Oh, did I just... No, I haven't closed the wrong thing. So I think that will look good like that. That will look good there like that. So I think this is definitely up for stage that need painting. Then I can get land covered down and all the scenery stuff before I go back onto the fun stuff. I wish I knew what I did with the paint. Alright, I'll put it in such place so I don't lose it, as I'm very good at losing stuff. I do have a can of brown rattle paint there, but no. So, what else is going on? I'm getting distracted. I'm always getting distracted. Yeah, so this definitely needs painting as a next task. I do think the new WWC Nick embankment there will look good. Yeah, it could easily be in for fridge, Tom. It's not with my mess of wires. I might have even binned it because it gone bad. I most probably did bin it because it gone bad. But I'd just buy the cheapest hobbycraft paint there is. I might actually go to Hobbycraft on Saturday and pick up a new bottle. So let's press the pink button. So next week, you know that I'll be painting this. So time for the pink button. And what do people think I got this week? I will say it's something I have had before. No one of my friends had some Vietnamese wheels from bakery in Leeds Market, as we were in Leeds today. Definitely not a penguin. I had to go and get my favourite biscuits. Jammy marshmallows. I don't think I have bought hobnobs yet, or ginger nuts. These are absolutely gorgeous. I picked these up on Sunday. I actually picked up 2 boxes. One have already disappeared. So what you got is my head in the way. So you've got marshmallow and jam with dedicated coconut. These you can get from Home Bargain, and I absolutely love them. The biscuits is always very not dry because of all the water from the marshmallow. And whenever I have these, they remind me of my nan. As when I was young, used to go and visit my nan in Brighton, and she had the biscuit tin. And you always had, if it was a good trip, you had these in it. Sometimes you had round marshmallow with different colours, and just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm having a second one. Really yummy. So like I said, shows for this week is the Delta show at Borough Hill on Saturday for me. I'll be there when it first opened. So if anyone's there, say hi to me. Then Clayton Mill on for Sunday. Again, if anyone see me there, say hi. It's such it's one of those shows which I want more people to go to, but it's barely advertised, so hopefully more people will go. Then next weekend it's up to Settle for the DC concert show, where I hopefully will get the electronics for this line. Next Wednesday we'll be painting this brown, so you don't want to miss that, because we all know me with paint equal disaster. And that's that for today. I do want to get the WWC knit thing to go there, which might mean that gets a little extension, which I don't mind. And I'll go and press this button, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much.